to the channel. I'm Mad Morti.
And I'm Brom. Or the Brom.
Give it some gusto. A bit of welly. Well, hello, welcome back. You are the lucky individuals decided to tune in to our channel as we do our WIP Parade. Hopefully we can get it in under an hour, but I'm not hopeful. Wishful thinking maybe.
Morti's got 700. I've only got a few.
So yeah, so we're going to do what we can. I'll put a little timestamp up here. So if you want to skip the WIP Parade completely and just go to our plans and announcements. Then
Oh yeah, because mine are involved. Yeah, stick around for my plans. They're involved.
Okay. Mine are the involved ones. So here we go.
Yeah, this buckle up. This could get.
This could take a while.
Yeah, but you know, put us on 1.5 and have a laugh.
Now I'm gonna right.
Well prepped, Morti.
Of course I'm well prepped.
And scratch your nose now before it gets itchy on camera.
It's already itchy. It's already itchy. Have you got water? Have you got something to drink?
Nicht.
You'll have to share mine then, won't you? Okay, so I have got here.
Sure.
I've got here a whole load of notes.
So I.
And more importantly, I've got notes. And if you can see that, that's like tiny, tiny print, which is why I'm wearing my glasses. So I'll be peering down quite a lot.
And the notes she's got, I don't care about. So you just get to these notes, and yes.
So what I'll do first of all, actually, we will talk about. I need to find where that one went. It's somewhere in the bottom of this enormous pile.
Well, that was clever.
Yeah. Underneath let's find Spooky House.
Lift.
It's under there somewhere. Probably right towards the bottom. That one. It would be. It was right at the bottom. Okay, so what I want to do, first of all, is I'm going to talk about those pieces that had no work done on them at all this year. So, starting off with Spooky House. This is what it looked like when it's finished. This is what it looked like at our WIP Parade last year. And this is what it looks like now. So, no change. Absolutely no change whatsoever.
But still looking as good as it did.
Yeah. So, it was supposed to be, it was called for, I think, 5 days in October. And 5 days in December. You got neither.
Being honest, what got in the way?
The Halloween Advent sale.
Yeah.
And then the Advent sale. So
okay.
Yeah, it got no work whatsoever. The plan is to get some work on it definitely in 2026 because it had nothing on 2025. Next up, also with nothing on it, we'll come back to this one a little later as well, is my vampire camper. Actually, I'm not going to bother showing you last year's WIP unless you want to see proof, but no. You can hold that piece. This is how far I got with my vampire camper. Literally all I've got to do is stitch the bit that joins these two bits together. So it'll run around. But yeah, I got that far at the end of 2024 and then did nothing in 2025.
Question I got, has she done or is she doing a vehicle to pull it? Because it's a Varacan.
No, there's no towing vehicle.
Shame.
Oh well, design one then.
Well, you've set the theme.
What, for things that got no work on them?
Yes,
okay.
Because the next one up is the themed Blade Runner piece that Morti designed for me. And it looked the same. It's had no attention, and I am embarrassed to say it still looks like this.
Are you sure it's had no attention?
None at all. No, none. Zip, nada,
really?
zilch.
Really,
yeah,
really none. Okay.
None.
I mean, I might just throw in a clip here.
The kind Morti will show you a picture of what it will look like at the end.
What it look like when it's finished, yes.
In 6 years' time.
We'll put it in here now.
But yeah, no attention because you'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming on. Hang on.
Yeah. You know, it's less than 1%.
Less than 1%. Okay. Decided I'm going to do 2. He's going to do 1 because I've got twice as many.
You haven't, not quite. So we have to be careful.
It's
Just
all right.
do 2 with this time and then do 1.
That's why I started. I put 2.
We'll see how it works out.
It's 25 here.
Okay.
Right, what else have I got that I didn't do any work on? Oh, let's see. See if I can find it. Where is it hiding?
You didn't organise these.
I didn't organise them into order because I only just decided. So one was the Robin Christmas Patchwork Sal by Heritage Stitching. Again, I won't bother showing you what it looked last time. In theory, it's going to look like this when it's complete, but that's as far as I got. And I have done nothing on that this year. So, there you go. Talk about that later. Another one. There's a few of these. Mrs. Claus's Cookbook. That's how far I got last year. And that's how far I got this year. Nothing. Absolutely nothing done on it. Again, that's going in the naughty pile.
No presents next year.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay, so next up. It's had some work. This is started this year at Snowman. No? Yes, Snowman. This is my Mirabilia. This is Winter White Santa. You know it well. It looks like what's on the. I've got a picture, magnetised to the work.
Yeah. Well,
so Morti kindly.
I'll put a bigger picture up
that
that people can actually see.
Look like this
When it's finished.
The stitching it's had is what got done. Oh, my English is good. What got done? The stitching that you're going to see is
what
those
you
I
managed to do.
stitched at Snowman.
Yes, so it was a new start.
It was a new start.
This is how far you've got.
There we are. Just
What do you think of it so far?
love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little bit of experimenting with crying it up the middle.
Yeah.
Love the effect of it. Sparkles beautifully.
But it doesn't show as sparkly on camera,
but it sparkles so beautifully. It's like a granite colour.
Granite.
No, a granite. I'm doing well today.
Yeah, it's a granite colour. Yeah,
You know this, as I say, it's Mirabilia, and it's on a winter scene piece of fabric by thingy. What's it? Flare.
Fabric Flare.
That's them. Yeah, loving it. It will be progressed.
It will indeed.
Yark.
It will indeed. Just bear with, talk amongst yourselves for a moment, folks. Trying to find a specific piece that had no work done on it. Ha! Gotcha. Right.
What am
No, it's all right. Sorted. We are sorted. So also in the realms of no work done was this one. That was my measly start last year. This was the 2024 Lakeside Halloween stitch along.
Gosh, that's so very orange.
It is very orange. It is a piece of fabric called Pumpkin. Everybody knows it because it's what all of their Halloween ones go on. This is 32 count even weave. Again, naughty pile, but not for long. I'll come back to that later. And the other one that wasn't done, had nothing done on it. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6. 6 whips that had nothing done. This was the Happy Halloween stitch along, also by Heritage. It's Heritage Sampler Company, I think. Got it right. That's as far as I got. You can't really see it on this fabric, but I've got a line of stitching down there as well.
White stuff.
So as far as I got. Into the naughty pile. Right. So come back to them later because they have a bearing on plans for the future.
Yes, indeed.
Right. You're next.
Me next.
I've done 2.
Okay, next up is Heritage Stitchcraft. This is the partner piece to the owl that Morti stitched a few years ago.
Yep.
And this is Badger.
Yep. It'll look like this when it's finished.
No, it won't. It'll look like...
Yes, it will, because I'll put better pictures up with a bigger...
Better than this?
Okay, you can put that up if you like. It will save me editing it in.
Yeah. It'll look like this.
Trouble is you get loads of reflections on it. There you go, let me...
Okay.
Let me bring that in closer for you. Look at that
I
one done.
love this. I think we say that about all our whips, don't we? We wouldn't do them if we didn't love them. But what I've got to say at the end with my last one will make everything clear of why it hasn't had as much progress as I would have liked. I have a simple rotation of my whips, and it's had a couple of rotations, and it's, you know.
And this is what it looked like at the WIP Parade last year.
Yes.
And here's what it looks like now.
Yes. Working on foliage. Foliage. What?
Foliage.
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 No, foliage.
Okay.
No, I'm
You're a
listening,
nutter. Well,
I'm
there you
listening to a book where they say detritus. And so if they can say detritus on a national book, I can say foliage.
Instead of detritus.
Yeah. So anyway, there it is, progressing with a bit of confetti here and a bit of confetti there.
Mhm.
Yes.
Bravo, sir.
More progress this year, because something will happen very soon, I hope, and it'll free me up.
Yeah. So I'm not doing the rest of these in any particular order. Mostly it will just be as they are in the stack.
28 even weave.
It's 28 count even weave. Okay. Okay.
Calm down.
Right, so next up is the World of Cross Stitching sale. I think it was also known as Stitcher's Paradise. This is what it looked like last year when, at the end of the year, at the start of our last WIP Parade. It's had very, very little work done on it. So this is where we are at now. I basically did a lot of the back stitch and filled in some of the stitches around here and started in there.
There isn't much to do.
There isn't much. Well, no. This is September. I've got October, November, and December's bits to do yet. Now, the reason why this didn't get a lot of work done was, I don't know if you remember back last year, but I was made redundant from my previous job because there wasn't the work, and I started working for myself as of like the 3rd of January or whenever it was, 4th of January, and then I actually started another part-time job at the beginning of February. It was about the 6th or something, wasn't it? I started. And I don't have the spare time. I don't sit in meetings. I don't have quiet spells at work anymore. Those are just unheard of. So I didn't, where I was able to stitch on most of this throughout 2024, 2025, I've just not had the time. That's also going on the naughty pile.
Big naughty pile.
It is. I mean, it did actually have some stitching done on it. I can just find it. Where is it in my list? I did manage a total of 486 stitches on it, including all the back stitch, that is, over the course of the 12 months, and it got 7 days of my attention in 12 months. Next up in my pile is Nevermore by Nevermore by Lila's Studio. It's on 18 count Ada, Feldspar by Picture This Plus. This is what it looked like at the last WIP Parade. I'll put a picture here of what it looked like finished. You'll be very familiar with this piece. I know at least a couple of other Flosstubers that are currently working on it. This is how far I've got. It's at 28%. I've managed 1,502 stitches on it in the last 12 months.
Looking jolly good.
Pull back a bit, please. Thank you. Yeah, so not got very far at all. There's nothing up above that bit at the moment. Got a long way to go yet. As you see, we ponder closer. So they've got all the bit at the bottom here and all the bit at the top, and more of the Quaker symbols to do around it.
And what's it on? It's on a...
That's what I said. It's an 18 count Ada called Feldspar by Picture This Plus, which I think might be called for actually.
Yeah. Looking good.
Yes. It's a very soft.
So not the naughty
buttery
pile.
Soft. It's not in the naughty pile, no.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Carefully. We've actually ironed most things. So I think that's my 2, isn't it?
That's your 2?
You're next.
Okay, next up. Yeah, that purse. Then you don't have to do a picture. This one is a Benway Company creation of this beautiful piece of artwork by Vincent van Gogh. Everybody knows it, Starry Night.
Yep.
Last time it's had attention, I think. Oh, it might be a... Oh.
Has it? I think it has had a bit of attention.
I think it has had some. I think
we'll,
it had
we'll put
early
up
in the year.
We'll put up a picture of what it looked like at the last
Yes,
WIP
please,
Parade.
Morty. And it's that way up.
And
it's on a piece of Ada.
Yep.
Ivory colour. I don't know, 18 probably. Maybe 14. I don't know, you judge.
This is where you're at the moment. Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether you have done any on it this year. We'll find out when we watch this back and I've edited it.
Yeah, I got a funny feeling this might be a zero progress, which is a shame because I do love this piece. I love this picture, and yeah. So
one day we'll make it to New York to see it.
It would be lovely. That would be nice.
Unless the ginger idiot's not in charge.
Yes.
Ooh, hang on. Excuse me. Rub my eye. Okay, because it's staring at me from the top of the pile. Next up is Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow got quite a bit of work actually in March. It was called twice in WIP Go.
Oh yeah, there's loads.
In 1 month, had 10 days on it.
Yeah, this is like loads.
So a picture here of what it will look like when it's done. Here's what it looked like at last year's WIP Parade, and here we are now.
Galloping in now. Look at it. Galloping in. Oh, backwards. Excellent, clever horse. The Pisana.
I'm not going to point out what I've stitched and what I haven't. Because
burning pumpkin heads, fab.
It's the art design is by Glendon Place.
Of course.
This was a stitch along being worked with the coven on, but I'm using 28 count Brittany even weave. This piece was bought from Sparkly's and the colourway is Stormy Sky.
Yep.
I love this.
Fabulous.
Do need to get. I mean, everybody says this. Do need to get back to it.
Yeah, we all say it.
Same as with Spooky House.
Yeah.
They need my attention, and I'm not getting enough time to put into all of them.
No.
So yes, love it, love it, love it. Next up is the Pirate, which is part of the Snowman Collector series by Cottage Garden Samplings. Cotton Garden, I like. Cottage Garden Samplings. When you saw it last, it looked like this. I'm pretty certain I didn't start it this year. Or did I? No, I must have had it ongoing, looking at where it is in the list. It's at 62% from what I can work out. No?
Talk slowly. Checking something out.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. So far this year I've put in 2,184 stitches onto it. It's had 11 days of attention. It was called in March. No, it was called in April and May this year. And this is what it looks like now. I am so close to a finish.
Nearly there. Yep.
I mean, when I say 62%, it's a guess because I don't know the stitch count for it, and I guesstimated it was 10,000 stitches. There's nowhere near 10,000 on that. I've probably got a couple of thousand left to do though, so
no, looking good.
It's probably more like 6,000 or 7,000 in total. Yeah, so I've worked on quite a lot of this year. I've got to fill in his rump. Yeah, his bottom snowball. Finish filling in his coat. And then I've got to do his other arm and the flagpole or whatever it is that he's holding. So that one is coming over here into the naughty pile.
Or the to be finished pile.
Same thing.
Same thing. Was that 2?
That was 2.
Okay. If this had any progress, I was just checking my records as they are. If it had any progress, only a couple of 100 stitches. This is a dimensions. I'm going to smile. Dimensions. When it's finished, it will look like that. This is Tiger chilling out.
It's beautiful.
It's glorious. It really is. Really just a pressure of time and something else that happened. Too much stitching time. I think it's had about 200 since last time, but it's in the well, yeah.
You saw it.
January, and then I've got 2 January stitchings.
Yeah, but you'd started it last year.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what it looked like last year, and this is what it looks like now.
Yeah.
You've spent quite a lot of time unpicking it, haven't you?
Frogged a lot. I got very twisted with it, and then settled back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't brought down the boards.
No, we haven't. Things. It isn't in the well, because there's the arrow.
No, it was in the well.
It is in the well.
Because there's the arrow.
Oh, yeah.
But up.
Yeah. We know our whips. It will get more attention, of course. I'd stitch on this all the time if I could, but other things, you know, we make our own.
Well, why don't you take it to the truck?
Good idea. Good idea. Black.
It's not like you haven't worked on black in the truck
No, that's
before.
right. Indeed. So that's me. It's on a bit of black Ada, and I do 2/2. On nearly everything you've seen, I'm 2/2.
Well, it's 2/1 on Ada.
2/1, yeah, on Ada. Of course it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly right.
Yes, that which does not kill us. We got 5 days this year only. It was due to be called for in December, but didn't, obviously for various reasons, didn't come up. This is what it looked like at the end of last year, along with what it will look like when it's finished. And here's as far as we've got, which I had to fold them in half because they were so big. But this is as far as we've got with it.
But it is moving along.
Yes.
Considerably.
Well, yeah, I mean, it only had 5 days, so I'm not sure that I got that far with it.
But whatever this fabric is, it's so soft.
The fabric?
So country linen, something linen.
Hang on. Bear with.
Crazy soft.
Bear with.
And for
That
me,
which does not kill us is on 30 count linen in the colourway Salem by Primitive Hair.
yeah.
Will you stop holding that across my face?
It's
yeah.
What did for me
it's
was
very soft.
the softness. I just couldn't count properly.
It's not ideal for doing black work on. I mean, it would if it was fabrics that we were going to be wearing, it'd be perfect. But,
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this was the piece of fabric that I was going to use for Supernatural and decided I wasn't going to do Supernaturals anymore by the Witchy Stitcher, so it got adopted.
Yes. So there you are.
I have to bear that in mind. Yay.
One day.
Next up, the weaving knot sal. This was by the Steady Thread. It's from 2024. This is what it looked like at the end of last year. And as you could see, I was so disgusted with myself at the last year's WIP Parade because it got started, I think, in May, wasn't it, of 2024, and got dropped to put to one side. I was so disgusted with myself. I sat down and straight away in January, I put in all the stitches to do the frame, and then on a second, I think that's top, that way around. Let me see if I can find it on here. It's just bog standard 18 count Ada, and here's where it's at now. Yeah, it's not on this list because I'm not recording the stitches. So definite progress.
Yep.
Definite progress. Would like to see it finished this year.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Into the naughty part.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed.
Okie dokie.
Your turn.
We have the shared project we are doing, the Modern Folk Embroidery.
Dwarven Axe.
The Dwarven Axe. I stitched some, and now Morti's stitching some to get it finished. It's on an even weave, Zweigart Morano.
Yep.
32 count, called Stormy Night. It's had loads done on it, so when they last saw it...
Yeah, so in the last year's WIP Parade it looked like this.
Yeah.
And now...
Check this out. Not quite a bell, but we're getting there.
All that's left
is the writing.
Is the writing. It is currently at 92%.
Oh.
No, it's not 92%. What numpty? Put that down.
Computer.
Hang on. Oh, apparently it is at 92%.
Floss we're using is 3799. We wanted to have like a chiseled rock, you know.
1,109 stitches left to do. And that's where we're at with it. So, not without its dramas.
No.
Just hold that like that. So this bit here, I was doing we did all the outside first.
Yeah, I left the axe
all the
head empty of all the Celtic knotwork.
So I did the Celtic knotwork, and I got to here and realised that this was all off by
the
one.
Heart was not in the middle of the black. It's
and
like,
it was. I finally worked out that one of the columns over here
was
missing. Was
missing.
So it shunted it all that way a bit. So I had to unpick all of that and re-stitch it, which I have done over the betwixtmas period.
Yep.
Bringing us back to where we should be.
Indeed.
Not much left to go on that one. Yay.
No, getting there. Getting there.
Indeed.
Yes. Over to you.
Over to me then. Chad Mila Falsha.
I just got to check how
I do like Chad Mila Falsha. It's one of the charts that I have had in my stash for many, many years, 20 plus years. I think it was released in the 90s. It's a Joan Elliott design. It was charted by Designworks. This is what it looked like last time you saw it. I couldn't tell you what percentage it's at because it doesn't technically have a percentage, although I put a guesstimate into Stitch Pal and it tells me I'm at 28%, but I think I might be a bit further along than that. I gave it a guesswork. So this is what it looked like last year, and this is what it looks like now. Da, da, da.
Is there a final, what it will look like picture?
Yes, it'll be lurking up here somewhere.
Okay.
Up there.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Colours are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've watched my kit parade, you would have seen the sister companion piece called Falsha Cherith, which is, or however it's pronounced, sorry for all the Gaelic speakers out there, Gaelic, Celtic, whatever it is, the Irish language, which means welcome friends. Yes, like it lots.
Very good.
Yep. Next piece up is Dragon with Embroidery. I do like Dragon with Embroidery.
Me too.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Chad Mila Falsha is basically on just a standard
Ada.
18 count white Ada. So, Dragon with Embroidery was by Nadezhda Karazarina. This is what it looked like when it's finished. I was doing this with as a stitch along with Cross Stitch Bunny, Rogue Mama Stitcher, the Violet Stitcher, and Kate_X Stitcher, with the hashtag Kazarina Dragon Sale. This is what it looked like last WIP Parade. I am so far behind. I think everybody else has finished.
And started another one.
And probably started another one. Or something else entirely. So this is where it's at now. I am really close to a finish. Fabulous. Bear with me a moment.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So Dragon with Embroidery is at 79%. I know this because it goes into Pattern Keeper.
Cool.
But that's 79%. Yeah, it might be Pattern Keeper. It's somewhere. Anyway, doesn't include all the backstitch. And there's a hella lot of backstitch.
Yeah.
As you can see from his face. But yeah, I mean, he's actually got eyes and glasses now.
Yeah, he's personality now.
He's got a little personality. It looks like you.
You know.
I did manage 10 days on him. 2,433 stitches this year. And a similar amount to go. He's kind of in the naughty pile, but not.
I am hanging my head, I think, in shame. My record keeping is not good enough to know whether this has had any progress in 25.
I think it did. I just don't think he recorded
I'm not
it.
sure, you know. If it did, it was right early in the year.
Okay, hang on a second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. We just had to check last year's video, so to reassure him that he has actually done some
No
progress.
shame. A little bit.
Yes, so this is what it looked like last year.
And this is not Mondragon Brewery. This is Textured Treasures.
Yes.
Hawaiian.
Yep.
It's on a witch out, even weave, 28 count, in black. And when you saw it last year, it looked like...
Would have said that.
Have you?
Yeah.
And now it looks like that.
Yeah.
So, not much progress, but the two blocks there. It's
the two purples.
yeah, half stitches and full stitches and stuff, and it's beautiful to work on. I like working on it. Yeah, so it will get more progress this year. It'll go back in the rotation, or I will activate the rotation again because I've stopped it all.
Yep.
You'll find out why in a minute.
Yeah.
And yeah,
There we go. Next up from me. Only got 5 days this year because I only put it in for one session on WIP Go, and that is Stellar Altercations from the Patchy at Best Co. I don't know how many stitches I've done. You can't really count them. I mean, you can. It's a bog standard 18 count Ada, I think.
but it
Maybe
works
14.
for this particular project, doesn't it?
It does.
So effective.
It does. I think it's probably more like a 14. Yeah, like a 14.
Just bang the stitches in.
Yeah. Need to get that one finished.
Really cool. I love it.
Yes. Love it, love it, love it.
It's quite funny what I bring up next. That's only one though, isn't it? You're going to do another one.
I'm going to do another one, yes.
Okay.
So, quite a bit of black work in my year, actually.
There has been a fair bit of black work in your year.
So, the other one, which I'm not very happy about, is Cryptids. Now, Cryptids, I did stitch on it this year. It got 11 days and 1,912
After
stitches.
all the work you did on this, you're still not happy.
I'm still not finished. Well, no, of course not. But
Still not happy.
I'm happier than I was. I'm just
Indeed.
not happy that I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, I see. Happy you're not finished. Not happy with something that went wrong.
Yeah. So this is what it looked like at last year's WIP Parade. It has progressed. It is now here. I haven't unravelled it for you, but never mind. So, yeah. according to Pattern Keeper, I've got 86% left to do.
86%.
No, I've done 86%. I've got 14% left, which is just a couple of thousand stitches, really and truly.
Cool.
Yes, so that one's going to feature quite heavily next year.
Naughty pile?
Yes, I'll put it in the naughty pile for now.
Is that
Knocked
two?
my teeth out. That's 2 done.
Purely because I'm changing my order.
Yes.
It would have been handy had you have done your Star Wars one. Second.
Okay.
But here you go. You can have that.
Yep.
This is
A frequent flyer, in fact.
a frequent flyer. Yes. Country Magic Stitch. They do the welcome twos.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows that. It's on a bit of Ada. 14 count white. You know, it works. And this is Welcome to Tatooine. So stand by for some orange.
This is what it looked like last year at the WIP Parade.
Yep. And this has had attention because I invented Star Wars Days. You know that if you watch us. So just so I could move it on.
It wasn't so much that you invented Star Wars Days. Everybody knows that the 4th of May is Star Wars Day, and also the 5th, you know, Revenge of the 5th.
Yeah.
But you picked out everybody's, because there's going to be people watching this who don't know what you did.
I picked out birth dates of the people who played major roles in these films. I looked at the release dates of the films just to give me a theme today to stitch this on, and it's worked.
Yeah.
I've managed to get some progress on it, and I like that a lot.
So the dates that each of the films were released.
Yep.
And the dates of the birthdays of the actors.
Yes.
And the George Lucas. You've got George Lucas.
Yes, got George Lucas in
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Yep.
So that's how far you've come.
Indeed. Loving this. It's a change to confetti ones and, you know, blocks of colour. You know the rules. Yep. Like it a lot.
Yeah. Getting through them, folks. Next up, Siren's Lament. Siren's Lament.
Did you hear the sigh?
Yes.
Stand by.
Siren's Lament by name and Lament by nature. I put in 30 days on this over the course of the year. I ground to a halt in May. I worked on it in January, February, March and May. It was on my second WIP Go board. The artwork is by Anne Stokes. It was charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I don't know if it's still available on there. It's being stitched on 25 count easy grid even weave. This is what it looked like at last year's WIP Parade. It has, as I say, it has moved on because I've stitched on it a total of 5,570 stitches, and it now looks like this. So, oh,
Where do you want it?
where do I want it? I want just here, just here. If we look over the top of it. Okay, hi. So, oh, I won't do that. You can see up my nose. Right. So we got her face done basically, because each of these is 200. So I think I finished off up here towards the end of last year.
Now a lot of stitchers are stitching skin and face and arms and stuff in 1/1. Are you?
Doesn't make any difference on this because it's all over one.
It's all over one.
Doing tent stitch. I'm actually doing 3 over 1 because there's so much blocky black. I wanted it to be really thick.
Good cover.
And really good cover. It's not perfect, but that's the way that I've managed to get it.
That gives depth though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on this one more this year.
But not naughty pile.
Not naughty.
Because it had a lot of stitches in it.
It had a lot of stitches put into it, you know. Oh, sorry, we knocked you flying. Are you okay out there? Right. Next up, actually, is a piece I've inherited.
I say, I don't think I've ever seen this.
No,
that is
you
a
haven't.
glorious coloured piece of fabric.
I bought it. I didn't so much inherit it, but I bought it off of somebody.
To rescue it.
To rescue it. They decided they didn't want to stitch on it anymore. This piece is called, let's see if I can work it out.
So did that happen this year?
A stitching witch, yes, a stitching witch lives here or something. It's not on my list at all because it hasn't technically. Hang on.
So is it a whip? Have you put stitches in
A
it?
stitcher haunts here. No, it's not yet a whip. But I've brought it into here because it's going not in the naughty. It's going in the naughty pile, but it's not been naughty. So this is by the Witchy Stitcher. I just love the fabric this is on.
Yeah, it's glorious.
This is, and I'm so sorry if you're watching me. I've completely forgotten your name. I'll have to go and have a look through all my messages, see if I can find it and put it across the bottom here. But I have acquired this. I now have bought the pattern as well. And I will be stitching this in 2026, but that's part of my plans going forward.
The colour's much darker, beautiful blue than the screen showed then. It really bleached a bit.
It's put it back here, it's closer to the
really
colour.
Beautiful.
There is so much fabric
Just
that I think I'm gonna have that much left, which gives me that much, so it's worth buying it off this lady.
Yeah.
Had all but one of the flosses in stash.
Is that 2?
That's 2.
This is not my penultimate, no. Okay, we're going to do this one next.
Yes.
Okay. So next up is my long dog. For a good few months, I was stitching long dog Sundays. And so this has had some attention, as you will see. Last time it was in the WIP Parade, it looked like
This.
Picture of what it's going to look like
Will be
at
up
the
here.
end. Yeah.
Yep.
And now this is where it is at. This is on a permin of Copenhagen linen.
You've got a greasy mark on it.
32. Yes, of course I have. I've got several.
You've been proper greasy.
Oh shit.
At least it's not. At least it'll be covered up by the framing.
Indeed.
Because you know somebody eagle-eyed out there is going to spot it.
32 count in Twilight Blue. Using B5200, my favourite floss. Not.
So much so we now have a reel of it. So if it gets mucky, we've got fresh floss. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this. I'm still seeing Darth Vader.
Yeah, no, he is. He's there. He definitely is.
And I don't know if that was
Talk to
intentional.
Jacob, see if that intentional. Yeah.
Is this a no? This is a long
Been
dog.
this is a long dog. It's not
It's
Jacob.
Jules.
This
It's
is Jules.
not.
Yeah. But I've been working on the prancing
ponies.
Prancing ponies. Yeah, the unicorns. I love it. I just it's great to stitch on.
Yes.
Single colour, concentrating hard on the linen. You know, it's just lovely.
And I just realised that on top of that flower, what I'm actually looking at is a flower with a whale on it.
Yes.
Not not
It's
Darth
not Darth Vader at all, no. To fly with a whale on.
Oh dear, silly me. It's lovely. I like it. I'm looking forward to that being on the wall.
Looking forward to it being clean, not wanting it to be stitched by me.
Yeah. It's a bit of a task to live up to. I had a new start at the beginning of this year, I think. I don't think this was a... Is that rain?
Do that
Oh my
second.
Lord. I'm going to do that.
Do that second.
Yes.
Because I've got a new start coming up.
Yes.
They'll match nicely.
New start?
Yeah.
We didn't start that this year.
It started, isn't it, this year?
Yeah, but if we do it after at the same time.
No, new start.
No. So this is that.
Oh, this is that.
Yes. So I'll do
Oh.
that second.
Oh, all right, okay.
Right. So this was a new start. I think. What have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much does it say I've done on that one? Airmail.
You're going to give us a... Oh, to airmail.
401 stitches. This is what it looked like when it's done. This
blue.
is part of the WIPs Be Done.
WIPs Be Done.
WIPs Be Done hashtag with my pretty punky stitchers.
They're all
managed to talk
stitching
me
out.
into it. I haven't had a chance to do much more on this, but this is how far I've got. The
Artwork
usual
by
artwork is by Chris Dunn.
Chris Dunn. So
Hence
they're all
the
doing
WIPs
Chris Dunn.
Be Done.
Yeah, WIP Be Done.
I think Rosa might have finished hers already.
Golly. But she's a demon stitcher.
She is, and she's retired, and I'm not. Yeah, that's how far I've got. Stitch it with CXC flosses supplied by the lovely Cross and Crafts Abby.
On 25 count easy grid.
Yes.
Very cool.
And then because I'm a glutton and stupid, I am stitching Big Stitch. I haven't got very far on it at all. I mean, I've got further than I had before. It's not actually on my list, I don't think.
If anybody is brave enough to put a comment in, making nasty comments about lack of progress on this one, try it yourself.
That's 56 count linen. I'm stitching one
That's
over
me.
one. In fact, I think I'm stitching a third over one.
Third over one.
Because I'm splitting my silk so that I
Right
can
down
actually
to
do
a single
crosses.
thread.
You can't see from here, but those are actual crosses.
Gosh.
I will be when I bring it to,
Big
but they're not
stitch.
even crosses yet because some of those are still half stitches.
You're not doing out and back?
I am doing out and
Oh my
back.
gosh. Golly golly.
Yeah, but then you can count because you can do 9 halves and then a cross, and then that does your
Oh
counting
yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So yeah, but it's taxing.
So that's a linen?
It's on
I
a
thought-
linen, 56 count linen.
56 count linen.
I'm supposed to have it done by July, end of June.
Mm.
Might take me a few years. Right, next, sir,
Which then moves me on
to Big Stitch.
to Big Stitch.
And most
Yes.
people have seen this.
Yes. The last time it was at WIP Go, it looked like this.
No, the last WIP Parade, yeah.
WIP Parade. Not WIP Go, WIP Parade.
Yeah.
WIP Parade.
Like
This is on, remember what you said, 56 count. This is on 6 count. Okay, so there's the Big Stitch. And this is where it is at. It's going to be bigger than a tea towel.
It's going to be the size of a poster.
Yeah.
I'm going to have one up next to it, just for comparison.
So in the same area, yours is that bit up there, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That border up there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think
it's got a long way to go.
Morti's going to get the whole chart in the title of mine. So 6 count using, it was 12 threads, but that was unmanageable,
You've dropped it down
to
10.
10. So I take 5, double it up, do loop start and just run. Now because the stitches are so big, I have to work with a 75 centimetre length of thread just to get enough stitches in. It's just ridiculous. Great experience, won't be repeating it. Yeah.
That's one off your bingo card.
Indeed, do a really.
Don't mind me
This is
winding
the
it up as I go.
biggest Ada I could find.
Yeah.
Bigger than this is Binker,
Yeah.
which is what the school children stitch on. So yeah, so that's Big Stitch. Yes. Right, let's talk about this actually. The reason my other whips haven't had as much attention as I'd like is because Big Stitch is coming round and I want it finished. Because there are stitchers internationally that were at Big Stitch that are coming back to have a bit of a film with the biggest and the smallest and everything in between.
I'm not going to get mine done by then. I don't think.
That's right.
It takes a lot.
There are some people doing 40 and...
Yeah, I was foolish.
But
yeah, I'll get what I can done, put it that way.
It is getting as many days when I'm at home to stitch. If we stitch at home, Big Stitch gets in. Nothing else. I've cancelled my rotation just to get Big Stitch finished because it's important to me.
Yes.
That's that.
Awesome. Awesome sauce.
Yes.
Right. Couple of fancy ladies coming up next.
Fancy ladies.
Couple of fancy ladies. So next up is Lilith of Labrador. This is what she looked like at the last WIP Parade. Over the course of the year, I've guesstimated she's at 27%. I think she's a little bit more than that actually. She's probably more like 30. I managed to put on 11 days of work and give her 2,000, is that 6 or an 8? 2,675 stitches in the year. This is what she looks like now.
Here we go. I have been disparaging about this beautiful chart called an alien everything. It clearly looks like the tail end of a
fluke.
The fluke, yes, of a mermaid.
Yeah.
And it's glorious. Now, I was curious just to look. You've got a hole here. You've gone round and created a void.
Oh, there's a different colour thread going in there. It's not that I'm being peculiar.
No. I wondered how many different colour threads are going in there because the colour variation is fabulous across it. Yeah.
Can't remember. And there's lots of beads as well. So this, obviously this is a Mirabilia. The artwork's by Nora Corbett. She's on 28 count even weave in the colourway. Well, the print Ocean Cove by Fabric Flair. She only just fits.
Yeah.
She only just fits.
Yeah, there's not much spare down here.
There is not much spare down there, if any. So when it comes to framing her, literally, like, the edge is here.
Yeah, you're going to be stitching more fabric on.
I will be stitching more fabric on so that she can be framed.
Yeah.
And she'll be going to Zarina or Atelier to be framed.
Yes.
Yeah, I just needed to have a nice fabric that showed her in the sea
in the ocean.
Rather than just floating on a piece of green fabric.
Yes.
Because I like seeing them in a setting of some sort.
Grounded.
Yes.
Or not.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool.
Second fancy lady was part of the Teresa Made Me Do It sale.
Talking blue.
Which is a rhapsody in blue at the moment. This is the Alluring Sorceress by James Himsworth. Again, if you watched my kit parade, you will have seen that I have multiple kits and charts by the artist James Himsworth, which were then charted. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether or not he did the art and then the art was charted, or if he just charted it. But this is what she looked like last year, and here's where she's at now. Finding my
check out the blue.
Yeah, Alluring Sorceress. So again, I've guesstimated the amount, and it's 14%. There is a lot. If you're looking at this picture up here, there is a lot to do, and all I've done is worked on the blue. I started on the 1st of January 2023. So she's had 3 years worth of work, and she's nowhere near got enough work done into her. This year she had 1,762 stitches over 10 days. Yeah. I love the gradient in those colours. Would you believe there's 4 different shades of blue
Just
in there?
beautiful. And isn't it funny how it doesn't look floating on black?
It doesn't look floating on black, but what's really, really interesting is not all the stitching is in there yet, and yet you can see it's rippled fabric.
Yeah, you can see
so well charted.
the way the cloak is bent at the bottom, resting on the floor, and it's just fabulous.
It's a dimensions, charts and charms, so I've got all the charms to go on it, all the brass or
it is
gold,
glorious.
and stars and moons and what have you. She reminds me of Polgara the Sorceress from the Belgariad.
Just brilliant.
And whatever the other one is, Mallorean.
Mallorean.
If you've been watching for a while, you know. Right, okay, so she can go on the file. Whether or not I'll get this stitching done on her this year, I don't know. I'm feeling quite drawn to picking her up, actually.
I think that's a good way to be drawn to that.
Yes.
Stitch what you're drawn to. That
Yes.
would be a good plan. I've got one left.
I've got 3 left.
Okay.
One of which is not here for very deliberate reasons.
Okay.
You'll see in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. So your next one?
Or do you want to do one more then?
No.
That'll be finished.
Oh, because you've got one.
Got one left.
Yeah.
Okay. So, despite saying that Big Stitch said I had no time for anything else to stitch on,
Big Stitch can't go to the truck.
Big Stitch can't go to the truck. I had something in the truck that finished. If you want to know what that is, have a trawl and have a look.
Yeah,
It's
have a
not
look at the
coming out.
last Flosstube.
Yes. So, the very wonderful Isabella has
A bit shouty there, sir.
has a beautiful chart celebrating our past Queen's Platinum Jubilee. That's the title of the piece. You want to know what it will look like is this. Yes.
Very lovely.
Just fabulous. Started it earlier in the year.
70 years on the throne.
Goes to the truck with me. I stitches it at the truck, and currently working on the crown, which is just confetti, everywhere. But there we are. The tail that goes with this, people who watch our Flosstube will know it. I was stitching round her face, and I was going to put her face on, but I didn't want Her Majesty staring at me going, "Oh, please hurry up, young man." So I've left her face off on purpose.
Yeah, it would be disconcerting having Her Majesty staring at her. I mean, not just that, but if you left her out on the seat while you were getting ready for bed, you'd be like, do you really want the Queen looking at your privates?
So yeah, no,
You'd turn her face to the wall, wouldn't you?
I would turn her over. So yes,
Lovely.
but yeah, this
What is
goes
she
to the
on?
truck. She is on a 30 count linen.
Oh,
Tub of linen.
Salem. So it's the
It's
same.
all Salem, yeah.
It's the same linen that which does not kill
Yes,
us is on.
it was the kit. I bought the kit
Yeah.
off the Primitive Hair.
Yeah.
Primitive Hair.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Isabella. Yes, the kit came. It's just a few. It's a handful of stitched
Threads, yeah.
threads.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Yeah.
is what a difference, because it's exactly the same fabric. It
Yes.
feels the same. It looks the same. It handles the same, but you're happier with it because you're doing cross stitch on
I'm
not
doing
black work.
Not black work. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Have your picture back, my lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, folks who were around in October and pre-October, to be perfectly honest, will have watched me working on this piece. I'm not going to undo it because that's too tight. This is what I called the Halloween Advent Sale, Morti's Halloween Advent 2025. I started this in probably about August or September, doing the frame. Oh, okay. There won't be a picture from last year, so it can go straight up. I never got it finished.
Still glorious, isn't it?
It is still glorious.
And Halloween comes round again.
Halloween does come round again, but ideally I'd like to have finished it before then. So obviously I've got seven bottles to do,
Just fab.
and I still haven't decided about the words, but I probably will stitch the words which say Witch's Pantry, cooking up or stirring up some magic, I think it says at the bottom. I absolutely loved stitching on this. Yes, the frames were a pain in the neck. They were done and dusted before the 1st of October, and all the bottles that you see here were done in October.
Yeah.
And over the course of the year, I put in 14,464 stitches
And the cauldron was
and
done.
did it on 52 days, and the cauldron was done on the 31st of October.
Halloween.
1,000 stitches in that on its own.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm still really impressed with myself that I'd put in that amount of work and effort.
Really cool. Very
Oh
cool.
my goodness, yeah, I love it, and I need to finish it. So it's not going in the naughty pile, but it's going in the naughty pile because the naughty pile are important. And it leaves me with 2 other pieces. So this one I need to get out of its bag. Oh, I forgot to mention, hang on, the Witch's Kitchen Halloween Advent is being stitched on 14 count Rustico Oatmeal Ada by Zweigart. So, which leads me on to the last two pieces. So, the first one is Cherith by Textured Treasures. It is on it's on a canvas, 14, I think it's a 14 count mono canvas. This is what it looked like last year when you last saw it. This year it looks like this. It looks like this. I only worked on it in July. I was supposed to work on it in, it's the other way round, my lovely.
I thought you were working in the well.
You're showing the, you showed the back.
You can't tell.
That's the back. You can tell, trust me.
I thought you worked in a well.
Usually, but that's not how it works with a frame like that one. It actually needs to be taken off and repinned. But yeah, well, still got quite a lot to do. It's
glorious though, and I'm just looking at those big diamonds in the middle. That's some thread in there.
It is. It's a ribbon. It's actually a ribbon. You actually got it upside down, but
wow,
it doesn't actually matter because it's symmetrical. But you know, so yeah, I did quite a lot.
Really cool.
And I love working on it. I really wanted to get some done betwixtmas, but I haven't had time.
Really very cool.
But it definitely needs my attention this year. I've started working on these little spiders that are up here, as I call them.
Ah, yeah.
And then I've got a border in between the two, and then two more panels. The next two panels are identical.
Just incredible.
Oh, it's Teresa, isn't it? Top Teresa.
No.
Well, she used to go by Teresa Treasures on Facebook, but Karen, who's the owner and designer at Textured Treasures, is just incredible.
Incredible.
And this is my colourway.
Beautiful.
Yes, so it does actually come in other colourways. There's an orange and red one, which I think
check out the
Belushi Stitches would enjoy doing in the orange and red. And funnily enough, Lee has just knitted some socks where there's a section in the socks that are all these shades. I was like, oh, she's...
I know those colours.
I know those colours. Right, so that's that one.
Right, all done.
Careful, that's the...
Wobble wobble.
Yeah. And that just leaves Poison Garden. Which at the start of last year looked like this. And now looks like this. I worked on it for, let me see if I got anything in here. I worked on it for 75 days. I was supposed to have done the whole of September as well, but I was poorly. And approximately, because the stitch count's a bit funny because it's not all cross stitch, there's a lot of beading and what have you, approximately 4,883 stitches went into it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think of the chatelaines I've seen, 2, 3 now in person, Poison Garden is just so much more beautiful looking at it in the skin than it is on a picture. That just all the sparkly and all
they're all like that. Seeing them in person
is incredible.
It doesn't matter which one you're talking about. They all look much more amazing actually in the flesh than they do in a photograph. So again, I will be picking that back up. I haven't started it again yet this year, partly because there's been some issues with the Stitch Pal app, and I wanted to just sort of not do anything where I needed to record stuff while the developer has sorted out all the glitches. It lost all of its photographs, for example, the 1,000 photographs in my Stitch Pal, all gone. And now it currently says that in America, and it's got all the dates with American dates, which is really confusing for a Brit. And I'm waiting for that to be fixed. So there you go. So that is the WIPs.
WIP Parade.
That's the WIP Parade. Now, very briefly, got it fully finished. The eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed then we have a fully finished.
Check it out.
Where's the bell? You're going to ring my bell. And here's your proof. I spent last night stitching the back on.
Put the back on it. Look at that.
So that's going in the Christmas box, ready to go up next year. It looks a bit wonky
and
on
it
camera,
will go up.
It's yeah, it is wonky.
It will go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs rotating a little bit. Only you would know that.
It's got a bit of a weird twist to it, which I think is the stitching, and it looks worse on camera, to be perfectly honest. So that next year will go up behind us
somewhere.
And what was that?
You might not see the manzanita tree next year.
Yeah,
we're debating putting it away somewhere and
putting it somewhere else,
making more of the village behind us. But there you go.
Right. So, what's your plans for next year, my lovely?
Mine are simple.
Yeah.
Stitch more
Yeah.
on more whips.
Okay.
That's it.
That's quite simple. Nothing specific.
Nope.
You can get big stitch finished.
Yes, definitely big stitch finish. That'd be nice. And then put the rotation back in and touch each whip at least once.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be a good 2026 for me to have a look, have a few stitches into each of my whips. That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's only 11, 12 if I start the new one that I've got.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, stitch more on more whips.
Yeah. I do have one other whip that you haven't seen, which I can't show because it's a secret whip. So, my plans for next year, I am not doing Whip Go. As much as I like doing Whip Go and I get a lot of work, things don't get finished as a result. So, very quickly, what I am planning to do, I've mentioned Lee already, but Lee was doing, I watched one of her plans for next year and she was talking about doing a new moon, new start. Which I thought, oh, that's quite good, but I don't want to do I don't want 13 new starts next year. I don't really want any if I can help it, although we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But I thought about doing a full moon finish. And today is the first full moon of 2026. 3rd of January. So, these are the projects in no particular order because I think the first one's going to be finished is Dwarven. The plan is that on the full moon I will rotate out to the next piece that needs finishing. So at the moment I'm working on Dwarven. I will carry on because this is the first full moon of the year. From now until the next full moon I will work on Dwarven until it is finished. If I finish it before the end of the 4-week period, I will bring in one of my other whips to do, not a finish.
Oh, not a finish, just another whip.
Just
use
another
the
whip
time
to work on something else.
Yeah, that's clever. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
I like that plan.
Yeah. Because then, because some of them I will get finished in the space of a week,
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
Maybe
It'd be nice
two. Maybe
if
two.
you get enough time in. Yeah,
Two.
Yeah.
Some of them I might not get finished. If I don't get it finished, I will move it out of rotation and then it'll come back.
Right, so if Dwarven doesn't get finished by the February full moon, you'll put it to the back of the rotation and get the next to be finished for the February 28 days.
Dwarven might be the only exception to that.
Yeah.
But given that it's only got 1,100 stitches to do, if I don't get it finished in the next week, I will pay a forfeit.
I wouldn't. I couldn't do 1,100 stitches in a week.
I can do 200 a night, but it's all the letters. So the others on the rotation are cryptids, because as I said, cryptids was at 86%.
Yep.
Dragon with embroidery, I reckoned was around about 79%. Needed about 2,000 stitches done on it.
Yep.
Stellar altercations. There's no. I mean, I've got them here. So Stellar altercations has got
not much.
1 square and 3 squares.
Yeah.
There's no reason why I can't get that one done. The weaving knot.
Yeah, just
That's
fill
going
in,
to be
fill
finished.
in
I don't know if I'll get all that done in 4 weeks. I'm going to give it a good try.
Good go, yeah.
The vampire caravan that you saw right at the beginning.
Assemble it.
Once the other piece is over there somewhere, but this bit needs to be finished and assembled. And I've got to send the coven the wings that go on it because it's got wings. It's got wings. The witch's kitchen. That's going to be finished this year. The World of Stitching Sale.
Right. Yes, the pastel.
We'll get that finished. The Snowman Pirate.
Yeah.
That's definitely being finished this year.
And on a full moon 28-day cycle.
On a full moon 28-day cycle. I've already said I was going to work on this one and get that one done because I think that's around about 35 to 40% done.
Oh, okay. So it's not a big piece.
It's not a big piece, no. It's only small.
Okay.
It's only dinky. The secret project has got to be finished this year. As I say, cryptids, which I talked about.
Yeah.
That's 86% done. Ideally, I would like to get the Happy Halloween sale done. I don't know if we're counting all of these. I don't think I'm going to get Mrs. Claus's cookbook done, but
Mrs. Claus's cookbook.
We'll see if we can get some work on that in between times. And also the Robin Patchwork Christmas sale that might come out at Christmas. Put that with the rest of those. Right. I've also got my crochet cardigan, which is half done. Which I'd like to get done if I can this year.
So how many have you put in there?
A couple of those aren't mentioned.
Okay.
But there's 12 down there. Now, I also talked about this, didn't I? This way up. Tony the Flightly Stitcher on Instagram and was on YouTube, but she's just announced she's pulling back from doing Flosstubes because time pressures, and she just can't dedicate the time to doing them, unfortunately, which makes me very, very sad.
Yeah.
But a long time ago, we both agreed that we were going to do one of the Lakeside sales together. And she's just started the old Lakeside Halloween sale that was the witches' hats, and that was what we were going to do. So what I am going to do, probably this evening, I'm going to unpick that lot.
Oh, okay. And do the hats.
Because I'm never going to stitch that one. The reason why I stopped was I just didn't like it. The second part had come out and I didn't like how it looked. It looked washed out.
I remember you saying.
And so I'm going to do the hats.
Yeah.
With Tony.
Cool.
So get that started.
Very cool.
And if you've watched Belushi Stitch's WIP Parade, you will have seen her working on this. And if you watched my kit parade, you'll see I had this. And I said I was going to do it this year.
Oh, the accolade.
The accolade.
Going
to start that whole.
Made the bell ring.
Right, sorry, I had to pause that so that I could sneeze. That will have been cut out, by the way. All the fluff from all the fibres. So yes, I'm going to start the accolade. I had not intended to do starts,
but that was sort of suggested by the gods.
It's kind of been suggested by the gods, and they have those two starts have been on the cards for the last 12 months. To be honest, because I've talked about that with Joe and Tony,
right? Both
about because when we saw Joe. September-ish, was it?
When we came back from
something.
Manchester.
Was
no, we came back
December, October.
Dropped.
Went wherever we were.
Dropped the violet stitcher off.
We were, and November. Nobam. At the end of October.
Nobam, on the way back from Nobam.
Nobam.
Called in.
October, November we called in and we had a conversation about it then, I think. Actually, I've just seen a needle on the floor over there. So
thank you for finding it. It went missing when I was getting my whip ready.
That's okay, no problem. It just glinted in the light.
Good.
So that's what my plans are. If I do get all of those 13 finished, there may be another new start in the offing. I've got a few I want to do. I've got a Christmas one I want to do, which will be going above the Christmas village. Flying Santa type thing. And I've got some other charts. And we've got the 2 nights that we were talking about doing.
Yes. Ah, yes. The horseback nights.
Yes.
I'm going to do the French one.
The tournaments.
The English one.
Jousting nights.
Yes.
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 Both by Water Crane.
Yeah. Watch this space.
So, that's it.
We're done.
That's it.
Thank you for
Hour 10.
Tagging along, calling in, and we do appreciate you giving your time to watch what we do.
Any questions or suggestions, pop them in the box below.
Yeah. Biggest suggestion, don't do any more.
That's not going to happen. We've got The biggest whip ever is the van outside needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
So,
It's getting there.
The weather at the moment, I can feel the house is getting colder and colder by the minute. So I'm going to put the heating on.
But yeah.
And the dog agrees, and it's past their time for a walk. So we're going to love you and leave you. We will see you in the next video. Hope you stay happy, wealthy, wise and well.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I've only been doing it a few guys. Few. I haven't done many of these. I can't even speak.
4 years.
I know.
You've been on these.
I know. Clap your hands and do it again and we'll go again.
No, I'm not doing.
Okay.
We'll stick with that because we've got to get out. We will see you on the next one. Bye.
Must try harder.